Assalamu alaikum girls. Today we are going to start the new chapter, which is chapter number 6, enzymes. Enzymes actually are protein in nature. These are biocatalysts. Bio means related to life, and catalyst means they are going to speed up the reactions um, of the cell. So all the reactions contain enzymes, and without enzymes the reaction would be very uh, hard process and a process which is very slow also, because these enzymes are termed as catalysts because they increase the reaction, and also they are not they are not uh, they do not deplete, and they remain unaffected after the chemical reaction. So actually they are present before the production of the product and after the production of the product also. This will be studying, and that will be easier for you to understand. So metabolism is what? It is a set of biochemical reactions which occur in the living organisms to maintain life. And for example, reproduction, maintenance of the structure. What kind of structures? The maintenance of bones, the maintenance of hair, the maintenance of nails. All these things, all these features require metabolism, anabolism and catabolism. Now metabolism is of two types. First is anabolism and the second is catabolism. So anabolism includes the biochemical reactions. Bio means related to life. All the reactions which are taking place in the living cell, they are known as biochemical reactions. So they in the anabolism, the larger molecules are synthesized. It means they whenever something is produced, understand, with the help of smaller components, when the smaller components join together to make a bigger and a larger molecule, it means that a biochemical reaction has taken place which has made a product, and that product is known as the process is known as anabolism. And what is catabolism? Catabolism is a always remember, both of them are biochemical reactions, so they only occur in the body, in the living cell. In the the catabolism are the biochemical reactions where larger molecules are broken down. So in anabolism, larger molecules are synthesized, and in catabolism the larger molecules are broken down and into smaller molecules. Okay, so depletion is catabolism and formation is anabolism. Understand, anabolism is the production and catabolism is the depletion, breakdown. Understand, anabolism is productive and catabolism is destructive. So please understand the difference between anabolism and catabolism. Metabolism is both. Anabolism and catabolism, they both constitute of metabolism. Understand? So usually the energy is released in catabolism and it is utilized in anabolism. Whatever energy is present in the body, it is used for breaking down the components, which is catabolism, and vice versa in case of anabolism. So actually the biochemical reactions are there to render the transfer of the energy. During metabolism, chemicals are transformed from one form to the another by enzymes. With the help of enzymes, these biochemical reactions take place. Enzymes are crucial to metabolism because they act as biocatalysts and speed up reaction, and they regulate also, because of the enzymes the regulation is done, the regulation of different biochemical reactions. Okay, now next paragraph. Enzymes are, see, always remember what nature do enzymes have. Are they carbohydrates? No. Are they fats? No. Uh, are they vitamins? No. They are protein in nature. Okay, they are protein in nature that catalyze means they speed up the reaction and are not changed during the reaction. This is what I was explaining, that they do not change during the reaction. They are not used up during the reaction. That will be clear to you when you will go through the example. The molecules at which enzymes act are called substrates. So anything on which a molecule is going to act is known as a substrate, and the enzyme converts them into products. If there is any kind of a molecule and the enzyme is going to act on that, what is the name of that molecule which is present for the enzyme to act on it? It is substrate. Okay, now these are just the terms. What is anabolism, what is catabolism, what is a biocatalyst, what are enzymes, what is the nature of the enzyme, what are substrates. Now the next term is activation energy. It is defined as the minimum energy to start a reaction. See, this is the concept of activation energy here. If you can see that if you are going to use the energy which is the least quantity of energy to start a reaction, so actually this is the least quantity of energy to start a reaction. Okay, if you reach till here, the reaction will take place automatically. Enzymes actually lower the energy. Understand the need for activation energy. Actually, see, it will be harder for you to reach till this point. So what happens is that there is a system in the body that the enzymes come up to the rescue, and they lower the barriers by decreasing the requirement of activation energy. So in the presence of enzymes, reaction is the reaction is going on a faster rate. Number two, the activation energy is reduced. So for the activation of the reaction, the amount of energy which is now needed will be less if the enzyme is present. But if the enzyme is not present, the amount of energy to start the reaction will be more. Now, enzymes lower the activation energy in several ways. They can alter the shape of the substrate. Now, we will be studying about the shape of the substrates further. Not now, we'll study what is the shape and how do they work, how do the enzymes work. And the requirement of energy will be, and this reduces the requirement of energy. Okay, some enzymes do so by disrupting the charge distribution on substrates. See, first one can be the change in the shape, alteration of the shape of the substrate, and the second is the change in the distribution of the charge. Okay, enzymes may also lower the activation energy if the substrates in the correct orientation, they bring the substrate to correct orientation, like the angles and the orientation. If that is correct, it means the activation energy will be less, and this happens because of the presence of the enzymes. See, with the help of this example, you can clearly understand how the activation energy is lowered. Without the enzyme, the activation energy is required is till here, and with the enzyme, the activation energy required is shown by this blue. The graph is shown with the help of the blue line. This is the free energy which is used for the reaction, and this is the process of reaction. So with the help of enzyme, the energy is less. Enzymes can be categorized on the basis of the site where they work. The enzymes can be intracellular and the enzymes can be extracellular also. Intra means they work in the cytoplasm. See, for example, if this is the cell, if and the enzyme is working inside the cell, it means that the enzyme is intracellular. Understand? If the enzyme is not working in the cell, it is working somewhere outside the cell, so that enzyme is known as extracellular enzyme. It is secreted, and then it is sent, and then it is working outside the cell in the form of a protein. Just it is in the protein, it is not inside the cell. Understand? Now the examples they have shown are the example of glycolysis, which is working in the cytoplasm. So intracellular enzyme has the example of enzymes of glycolysis. Okay, so these enzymes of glycolysis, they work inside the cytoplasm, and the extracellular enzymes are the enzymes which work in the stomach cavity, which means outside the cell.